Bead making is an ancient art in Lagos, Nigeria. It is an art that thrives on constant creativity and artistic ingenuity. In the bustling city of Lagos, Eniola Salu Akintunde, a creative genius who specializes in the making of beaded jewelries, is a self-taught designer.
I started with designing beads and the normal thing you see around, but after one or 2 years, I decided to be different. I decided to go to do more research on beads, and I stumbled into gemstones. Gemstones are raw stones, mined raw stones. They are the real one. That's the way it came, maybe from the sea, from the rock. So I got fascinated and I got attracted. So I decided to be different, to carve a niche for myself. So since then, I work purely with gemstones.
Eniola's beadworks can be described as being idealistic, as she uses elegant and distinctive outlines in her composition, while her choice of colors is usually very vibrant. This vibrancy is very unique because Eniola for over 10 years has delved into the usage of gemstone for the purpose of bead making.
Gemstones, they are the natural stones that came the way God did them. They are not, some gemstones can really be dyed and they can be processed. Beads are man-made, which are very beautiful crystals. That is man-made. You have some beads being done from India. In fact, there's so many imitations from China. They try to imitate the gemstones. When you see them, you won't know. They are very close to some gemstones. Gemstones, 100 years, they are even in the Bible. If you open your Bible, they talk about ruby. In the ancient days, in the Bible, they used ruby as collateral and they're able to pay for services. This is the processed amethyst, polished and well grade. It has different grade. This is another lower grade amethyst. This is a well high grade amethyst. This is a lower grade. This is a lower grade amethyst. This stones is gotten from Nigeria, but I need to go to Hong Kong before I can get it in this form. Some people that knows this thing, they really want to wear the rock, and I do rocks. They want to wear the solid rocks, so I do solid rock, and that's enhanced the African beauty and African women and African locks stones. In the ages, we still wear things. We wear bone. They use bone as accessories. They use a lot of things to make things. You see thorns, even elephant thorns. People use it to make a lot of things. You see the Hausa people using leather to make a lot of things. And when you go outside the country, you see the white people. They really appreciate all this kind of craft because it's quite different from what they know, where they know. So it has really come of age. I would like if the current administration could look into gemstone and mining. Because we have some of these stones here. We have amethyst, we have tourmaline. But I will need to buy my ticket to go outside the country to buy what we have here. I will need to just get a visa, hotel accommodation, and that's almost $500,000 to buy what we have here. And when I get to where I'm buying, they will be asking me, do I have stone to sell? Because they will just tell you when they see you, Nigerian, South Africa, they know Nigeria is blessed. So we have these minerals here, and I go outside there to go and buy and bring it to make my design. I buy the finished product from Hong Kong. The polished stone that we have here, I try to get my visa with Abeg. Get my visa, travel to Hong Kong, stay in an hotel for 2 weeks for the biggest exhibition in the world, meet all designers all over the world, and they will be asking me that, Madam, South African diamond? No. Nigeria? Yes. Oh, you have tourmaline? Do you have amethyst? Do you have fluorite? Do you have quartz for sale? The raw form. They asked me, I said, no, I'm here to buy the finished products. So I buy the finished products. This is aqua and turquoise. I buy from Hong Kong, bring it down here. What we have, I will not need to go back outside the country to source for them, bring it down here, then sit down and start creating with them.